Hello, my name is Michael Smith, and this is my Linux administration portfolio. Um, that's my student email, my personal email, and my GitHub link, which has all my assignments in it. About me, I am currently an information technology major at Northern Essex Community College, and in my last semester before getting my associate's degree. I have been a desktop support technician at Mass General Hospital in Boston for over a year now. Many of the classes I've taken at Northern Essex have helped prepare me for my current position. So far, as an IT technician, I have learned to set up and properly configure PC devices running on Windows, as well as troubleshoot various types of technical issues, including printers, PCs, laptops, peripherals, and some personal Mac and mobile devices. Goals. My current goals are to complete Linux administration, which is my last course, and then receive my associate's degree. After, I hope to further my career options and potentially get a CompTIA A+ or Network Plus certification. After that, I hope to be able to move up in my career and find a higher position with different and more responsibilities. I may eventually go back and pursue a bachelor's next fall, but I would like to focus on a certificate in self-learning before jumping back in. Linux administration projects. The first one was setting up servers. In this lab, I was able to set up both Ubuntu server and CentOS in a virtual environment using VirtualBox. I connected both servers to the internet through the virtual environment. And I verified network connectivity using IPA and ping commands. Also, I set up port forwarding in VirtualBox and enabled SSH to allow for secure file transfer using Smarty on both servers. And I tested this by uploading a test text file on each. In grep lab, I learned many of the possible uses of the grep command in a Linux environment to filter and print data. I also used regex to search and filter through patterns. I used grep-e and -v commands to allow use of repetition in regex and to invert the search criteria. I searched for phone numbers and street addresses within the given data using regex and printed this data to view. For the sed lab, I used the sed command in Linux to modify or transform text in a file. I appended or prepended text onto specific areas of certain lines using regex. I also looked for and changed certain search criteria such as phone numbers, street addresses, and first names. I created a script to search and change the sedlab file, and here's a little snippet of that script. And then for next was the continue server setup. I was now able to find the default repositories for the server. I learned how to successfully install repositories and programs onto both servers, such as fail2ban, llcow, or tmux. I used the sudo apt install for Ubuntu and sudo yum install for CentOS. I ran and tested any installed programs to ensure they worked. Next is the networking lab. I was able to find the necessary network information in both servers, such as the network configuration. I created scripts to dump useful network information to both servers and log to a text file. I created a basic script to help someone troubleshoot potential network issues as well. And I used commands such as IP address show to show the server's IP address, ping to check internet connectivity by pinging something like google.com so we know it's able to reach outside of the network. resolve CTL status to show DNS configuration, and SS to display open ports and active network services. And then for the scripts for security lab, I created scripts for security using AI. I used ChatGPT and Claude to create scripts that show important security data. Also, I had scripts make changes to both servers, such as installing fail to ban if not installed, and enabling the server's firewalls if not enabled. And then after I researched the commands the AI used to make the scripts. Down below, I have an example script, which this is the network information dump. And here I show information such as the host name, the IP address, ping test, showing the open ports with SS-TULN, and showing the DNS information and network configuration pages for both servers. Next, my biggest challenge overall was time management. I no longer have the time I used to as a student to complete assignments. Between working full-time and raising a toddler, there was no time during the week to work on assignments. Moment I was most proud of, I was proud of being able to successfully get the network scripts to work, and also understand how each server's network configurations work. Also getting a better understanding of regex and using that for commands and scripts. One thing you would do to improve if you could do this all over. One thing I could do to improve if I do this all over is manage my time better, which is easier said than done. If I can set a better routine, I would be able to potentially find more time for assignments. One thing from the term you could see yourself using in a job in the future, I could definitely see the information learned in the networking lab being useful in the future. If I pivot to a role with more networking involved, I will be able to understand the types of networks and why a server may have network issues. Also, I am sure I will eventually use scripting as well to help make IT tasks easier. Did you improve things you set out to improve since the midterm? I improved on getting work done during the weekends, but was not able to get much done during the weekdays since I work and then go straight home and take care of a toddler. And then last is just the screenshots of the accomplishments and challenges. Thank you.